Hey guys, we are going to be getting the video started the night before, just like I did yesterday, but this time we're doing some marinating of some chicken drumsticks. The reason why we're doing it now is because they're frozen and we can just let them thaw in the refrigerator while they're marinating. So Jeff's going to be doing it. He's going to put some of this Tony Chachere's Creole style steakhouse seasoning. I know it's supposed to be for like beef, but we put it on chicken before and it's good. It's got garlic, brown sugar, soy, citrus, and Creole seasoning. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. Let's see, it's got vinegar, molasses, brown sugar, pineapple juice, Worcestershire sauce. I already said molasses. It's got molasses twice. Okay. Chili powder, garlic powder, red pepper. Don't throw the chicken everywhere, man. Anyway, got all kind of spices in there. And we're going to put some butt rub on there, which is what I have in here. It says barbecue seasoning. But it's my little bitty, what do you call this? Magnetic thing that goes on the refrigerator. Okay, so we got the absorbent paper stuff off there. And are you going to put this in first or chicken in first?
Chicken.
Chicken? Okay. You want me to squirt this in or are you going to do it? You got chicken hands. I got to do it.
Well, you got to import it right way.
What? I don't, go that way a little bit. They can't see very well. How much do we want? Or you tell me when to stop.
Put it all in there.
All of it? Really? Well, it wasn't really that much. About this. Do we want to put this on now or just wait? Put it on there now?
Oh, you can
Wait?
wait.
I'm so confused.
Me too.
Well, let's just put it on there since we already have it open. How much do you want? You tell me when to stop.
Alright.
Are you smoking these or are you gonna?
Nope.
Okay. You're just gonna grill them?
Yep. Depends.
Did you say it depends?
Yeah.
Why don't you close it? It's easier. Easier. Okay, do what you want. I won't try to make life easier for you. You don't have to worry about it coming out.
I ain't got to worry about it coming out anyway.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to stick this in the refrigerator for tonight. And then tomorrow sometime we'll take it out so it can finish thawing out. But it'll be partially thawed by in the morning. But anyways, now we're going to clean up our mess and we'll see y'all sometime tomorrow before it's time to cook this. But I just wanted y'all to see that.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and the cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow, and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Okay, so I have emptied the dishwasher, reloaded it, hand washed what needed to be hand washed. Started one load of clothes earlier today, but those are finished, so I put those in the dryer, and now started another load of clothes. I think I may have one more, if not, I may have two. I'm not sure. I don't know what Noah's got in his room. So we'll see. I think I ironed some more. I think I ordered some more iron, but I don't remember. I better check that, because if not, I'll have to check later, because I don't know if I ordered any or not. I want to say I did, or I was going to. I don't know anymore. Anyway, I have a list of things I need to do today. I've been doing things since I got up. I made the bed. I put the clothes away that I've been needing to put away. I told you guys I was going to do that before the weekend was up. So I did that. I didn't show it because I don't know why. I just didn't. Actually, yeah, I do. I didn't leave my bedroom this morning until I did it. My camera was not in the bedroom. So that's one reason why. But let's see. I don't know what else I've done. Fed the cat, of course. That's always. I do that every day. Well, sometimes I don't. Sometimes Jeff does it before I get up. So I can't. I'm not gonna feed her again. That'd be crazy. You overfed. She looks like she's overfed, but she's not. She just has, I don't know, she had surgery and then she just got bigger, and the vet doesn't even, he can't tell us why. And she's fine as far as we know. Vet doesn't say anything's wrong with her. Alright, I had started taking lysine as well. So let me grab that. I don't know if it's going to do any good or not, because I was going to start taking it. Let's see, I need this for Sunday and Monday because I start that today. Okay, so the new vitamin C is definitely not going to fit in that. So I'll be pulling it out of the drawer. It's huge. It's huge. Can I get it open even? This is Sam's. This is where it came from. From the Sam's Club. It looks different. Ooh. Whoa. Don't do that. That don't smell good. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but ooh, it's strong. Strong vitamin C. Actually, is it more C than what the other was? Let's look. This is 1,000. This was 500. Okay, that's fine. 1 tablet per day. That's a huge bottle. How many we're supposed to take of this? 1 tablet per day. Okay. This is 1 tablet per day. But I need to figure out if I've ordered more iron or not. Alright, that's done. And I didn't get any more turmeric. I'm just going to test it and let's see what happens. So, I'll be back whenever I'm doing something else, because today is Feel All the Things Day. And I also already did my bedroom medicine, which is my thyroid and blood pressure medicine for the morning. And I take this at night. I found that if I take my vitamins at night, I feel better. So, I don't have any spices in here. Let me get the camera up here. Hold on. Okay, I don't have any spices that I need to do, and I don't need to do the oil. There's not much gone, but I can easily grab it right there. It's right there. Probably need to do the flour, possibly the cornmeal mix, and the sugar, but Jeff usually does those. The cleaners in here, I just need to do this dish soap, and I did put more laundry detergent over here. Instead of using the pods, I'm just going to use some liquid this time. And I have a spot in my cabinet over there for my little container that I put the pods in. So, I don't know what else needs to be filled up. Man, this hair. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is just me. One day I'm going to surprise y'all, have on makeup and do my hair, and it's going to freak y'all out. I do that sometimes, just to keep you on your toes. Not really. I just do it because I feel like it sometimes. At one point, I said I was going to wear makeup every day because I just like to wear it. I never did it. I did for a little while and then I stopped, and I don't know. It's not a necessity. These onions, y'all know I cut some the other day for the beef tips. I'm going to take this off for now because they have grown up, and they had already grown this much, but they've grown up and they're trying to bend. It's better to use that whenever they're like, whenever they're trying to go. I may go ahead and put them in the ground. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to let them stay in here and keep me supplied through this month. I don't know if that's going to happen. But anyway, what was I talking about? Filling all the things. I don't have many that I need to fill today, so I probably won't share those. But I do have some other things I'm doing to prep for the week. I'm going to be making some biscuits, and either today or tomorrow, I'm not sure which one, I'm going to make some bread, because I don't know which day I'm going to do it. But I have another low sodium. I think it's a low sodium recipe. I have another recipe that I'm going to try for sandwich bread, not for like what I made yesterday. And what I made yesterday, there's less than half of it left because Jeff and Noah really liked it. I liked it, but I only eat one piece. That's what I do. I don't eat much of it when I bake it. And also I need to make a treat for the week because the oatmeal cream pies, there's 2 left. Those things were a hit. Last night whenever I asked Jeff what he wanted me to make, he joked and said oatmeal cream pies. And I said, really? Is that what you really want? He said, no. And then he said pound cake. So I need to take some cream cheese out to make a cream cheese pound cake. Or I may make a different recipe. I don't know. But right now, I'm going to go take this hoodie off. It's got warm. So I'm going to go change shirts. And I'll be back when I'm doing something. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and make some biscuits for... Well, actually, I'm going to make a biscuit mix that's, I don't know how long it's going to last, because it may last a couple weeks, or it may just last 1 week. It's according to how many biscuits I want to cook. But I got this book by Beverly Cox called Biscuits, Pancakes, and Quick Breads. I got it from Thrift Books, but it is on Amazon. I do have a link for Thrift Books in my link tree, but I'll link the book itself on Amazon too. Anyway, I'm going to be making this always ready fluffy biscuit mix, but I can't give you the exact ingredients. But I did find her always ready flaky biscuit mix online, and I will share that with you guys. It's in an article that she shared it. And the only difference is the amount of, let's see, the amount of butter That's the only, and there's a little bit difference in flour. So there's more flour to the one I'm doing than the one she did. So anyway, I gotta get Jeff a bowl because he just brought in an egg from the girls. So gotta open the cabinet. So anyways, I'm gonna make sure I have everything here and I'm gonna get started. Okay, so this recipe calls for different types of flour. All-purpose flour and cake flour. It also calls for different brands. In fact, it's calling for 2 different brands of all-purpose flour. I'm not doing that. It's just not happening. But the cake flour, I can do, kind of. Not really, but yeah. I'm going to make my own. And I have this document that I printed in 2020. I don't even know where I got it from. I must have copied and pasted. But I did it. I don't even know why it's on 2 sides, because there's nothing on that side. But anyway, all that cake flour is part of your flour. Let's just, okay. Whenever you have a cup of all-purpose flour, you take 2 tablespoons of the flour out and you replace it with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's what it is. So I'm gonna need, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I need 3/4 of a cup of cake flour. So I'm going to use, I'm going to take 1.5 tablespoons of flour out of my thing and replace it with 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. So let me go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it before I forget and lose my mind. But anyway, I have a bag over here that I have written kind of my instructions that I need to do after I'm done with this. Shh. They're not perfect instructions because I didn't write everything down. That's a little bit more than I needed. Alright, so I'm gonna take part of this out to be like a half of this. I shouldn't have put so much in there anyway. Alright, and now I'm going to take out of this, I'm going to take out 1.5 tablespoons. This is a half, so I got to do it 3 times. Alright, I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to need more. Now I'm going to put 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch in here. Cake flour. It's not hard. All you need is all-purpose flour and you can go from there and make whatever you want. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of the flour that I need to this mix. And hopefully I won't mess it up. Okay, so that's all the flour I need. Close that up. And now I need baking powder, not baking soda. I'll need baking soda later, but not right now. And I've got to put quite a bit in here. But remember, this is a mix for using some of it now and some of it later. Alright. There's that done. I don't need that anymore. And then I need salt. Pretty much I made self-rising flour, I would think. So, to this mixture, I'm going to add 2 more things. One of them is chilled shortening. The other one is chilled grated butter. Oh, it's too chilled. It's chilling a lot. It's really chilled. Let me see if I can get it out. It did easy. Okay. All of you needs to come out. But I learned years ago when I started making scones that if you grate your butter, it gets in there better. Now, if I had a way of grating shortening, I'd probably do that as well, but I don't have a way to do that. Alright, and I'm going to use my pastry cutter and cut this butter and shortening into this flour, and I'm going to do it until it resembles like coarse sand or pea-sized sand. And this will be my mix that I'll be able to store. You can store this mix in your refrigerator for 2 weeks and in your freezer for 3 months. And there is, in this book, there's a recipe for doing 4 batches or 1 batch. I'm doing 1 batch. Whoa, don't do that. And, let's see. For 1 batch, alright, you use 2 cups of this to make biscuits. So, I don't know how many biscuits 1 batch makes. Let's see. For 4 batches of 12 biscuits. Maybe that's right. I don't know. I don't know how to read it. This instructions. I don't know how to understand it. But I think that's about right. But I do want to make sure that it is properly done, because we want to have the stuff for every time. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, after I make sure I get all this off my pastry blender, also cold butter and cold, I didn't get it all off. Cold butter and cold shortening do better in a biscuit, or either whenever you're doing biscuits or whenever you're doing scones. I'm not going to do it that way. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm going to just use my little stand because I don't have anyone to hold this for me. And I used the link from someone else who is up. This is crazy. I'm not going to be able to do it this way either. Until it, there we go. Now I'll stand up. I used a link from a larger YouTuber, much larger than me, years ago, and got these things because she praised them. She talked about them like they were absolutely fabulous. Well, either the seller changed the ones from the time she got them, which that does happen a lot on Amazon, or I don't know how to use them, or they're just no good. But I'm not the only one that really doesn't love them. I've seen other ladies say that they don't really love them. Alright, get all that out that I can. I'm not going to worry about getting every bit out because I'm about to use this bowl again to make my biscuits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 cups of this. So let me get that out, and then I'm going to stick the rest of it back in the refrigerator, or freezer, not refrigerator. It's like, kind of like you make your own Biscuit, but it's not. I think this will probably make 2. If we like it, I'm going to make it into 4 batches next time and make a bunch. But I'm just going to stick this in the freezer because I don't want it to, I may not use it next week. So, we'll stick it in the freezer. Okay, so, now I'm gonna add, oh no, I'm not gonna add. Now I'm gonna change my pages and do this. Now you can do drop biscuits, which I usually do cat head biscuits, which is a big drop biscuit, or you can do patted or rolled biscuits. I'm gonna do patted, rolled, whatever you want to call them. Not rolled biscuits, but kind of like my granny used to do is what I'm gonna try to do. Don't know if it's gonna work. So to this I need to add some baking soda and buttermilk. Now if you're using, there's different things you can use. You can use milk, cream, buttermilk, or plain yogurt. If you're using milk or cream, you do not need the baking soda. But I'm using buttermilk, so I need the baking soda. If I were using yogurt, I would need the baking soda. But otherwise, I wouldn't, need it. But since I'm doing that, I'm using this. So I need, not that thing, that'd be too much. I think I'm gonna do like Fallon and get a container to put my baking soda in it. I have one for baking powder. Or else wait till that's gone and take the thing off and use it. Because I have another thing of that. It's probably what I'll do, and I'll just label that for baking powder, baking soda. Alright, so I did the baking soda, the mix, and then stir it with a fork. With the fork, gradually mix the milk and dough come together. I'm trying to figure out where the butter comes in. It also says you can add sugar, but I'm not adding sugar. I don't do that. Okay, the butter's for after they're baked. I may or may not use the butter. Alright, so here's my previously frozen buttermilk. This is a cup of buttermilk in here. It's still a little bit frozen, but that's okay. Cold buttermilk is good for biscuits. I'm gonna just put maybe half of it in there. Get in there. Don't want to make a mess. Stay there. I guess I will use a fork. That's what it says to do anyway. Feels weird using a fork. I should have just used a pastry cutter. But what you're supposed to do is start with a half cup, and then if you need more, put more in. I can already see I'm going to need more. I have never used a fork to do biscuits. Never, never. I always usually just use my hand putting it all in there. Maybe it won't be too much. Maybe I'm not making a mistake. I don't think I will be, because it looks like it's going to need it. It smells good already because it smells like buttermilk biscuits. So you just work this into a ball, but you don't want to work any kind of thing like this too much, because it can get tougher. Any kind of biscuit or scone, you just work it until it's together. I should have just used my hand in the beginning. Ooh, that's cold, that buttermilk is. But you just get it all combined. Get all that in there. I'm going to try to do it like my granny used to do. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not. That is cold. I've got my cast iron skillet already ready to go. this is why I usually clean up as I go. Alright, she used to always just grab some and roll it like that, and then she put it in the pan. So we're going to see how they do. Which these are a little bit wetter because I put all that buttermilk in there, and I should have not put it all, but that'll be alright. We're not going to fuss. I don't know how many this is going to make. Probably not as many as it's supposed to, because I think it's supposed to make 12. Oh, you're supposed to put them like an inch apart. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh well. Get all this off my fingers. All of it that I can. We're gonna see. This is experimenting. And I should have not used all the buttermilk that I used. Alright, and she would always squish them down a little bit. That one in the middle is huge. Let's make it into 2 smaller ones. I think they're getting wetter as they go. We're just gonna go with it though. Squish them down and let them be. We'll see how they turn out. If they turn out bad, we'll know not to do it this way again. But I already know, don't put so much buttermilk in this mix, because it just seemed to have gotten wetter and wetter. Okay, I found out why they were so wet. This is what I get for reading so many recipes, because actually there's 3 that I'm doing today. Possibly gonna be 2, I don't know. But I was supposed to put those on a flour surface and pat them out and stuff, and the flour would have taken up some of the wetness, so I didn't do that. But over here, I've got some things, oh, that's still wet. Got some things getting to room temperature because I'm gonna make Miss Carol, which I'm gonna put this recipe. Actually, I made it before. I think I shared the recipe, so I may be able to copy and paste it. I don't know. But anyway, this is a recipe I can share with you guys. But it is cream cheese pound cake, and it is the best pound cake. But it's so expensive because you got to use butter, cream cheese, eggs, 6 eggs, half a dozen eggs. But it's good, and that's what Jeff asked for, so that's what we're doing. And I'm thinking about making this favorite white bread recipe. It is from the low sodium website that I got from Donna, sodium optional. I just think it will be good, so I want to try that, but I'll be doing that at my mixer because I'm gonna let it help me with the first knead. And then you have to let this rise 3 times, I want to say. Let's see. Let it rise for 1.5 hours. Let it rise again for 45 minutes. Let it rise for 30 minutes. So yeah, it's 3 rises, which is not a big deal. I don't have to do it today, but I think I'm going to. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But the biscuits are mainly for Jeff for work, but they're also for me and him to have now, because for like lunch or whatever. And I'm gonna do him some deer sausage for work, and I'll probably fix him some for now too. And I don't know if I'm gonna make any sausage for me or not. I don't like deer sausage. I'm sorry. It's okay though. More for him and Noah. But anyway, there's a couple minutes left on the biscuits, and I will, well, I put it on the 10-minute mark, and we'll see how they work out. But I'm going to show y'all those once they're done. Good, bad, or ugly, we're going to see. Okay, so I'm going to take them out of the oven, and I can already tell you they're not right. I've already looked at them. They turned into something else. That's more like biscuit bread, yeah. And I know why. It's because I should have added the other flour with it. But are they done? I don't know if they're done. Let's see. think that might be stuck too. I don't know. I'm gonna get a plate, and they seem done, like they're coming back up like Biscuit's supposed to, but I think they're stuck, which is disappointing. But yeah, I should have done it the other way. Jeff, I may need help. I'm not gonna be able to do it, and I think I just squished them. I can't do it. Yeah, I just squished them. Are they even? I don't know if they're done. Yeah, these are not. They didn't. They're stuck. You can't use that for work. Huh?
Cut them maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut them, but I mean I don't know. Here, you wanna try one? You wanna do it on camera so everybody can see how gross it is? I don't think it's gonna be gross. I don't think it's gonna taste gross.
What kind is this?
It's the Always Fluffy buttermilk biscuits. They are fluffy.
Smell good.
They're hot. Never mind.
Tastes good.
Tastes good. I know where I went wrong. I know what happened. I was supposed to like put them on a floured surface. That's why they spread out so much. And they're not like biscuit. Does it taste like a biscuit?
Taste?
You just a second. I'm trying to get these apart. What?
I'll be gone.
There's more. Here, I get a little bit of this. It's soft.
It's good. Oh.
Why you throw it on the floor? You just gonna sit there and eat it all up? I mean, I don't care. They taste good, but I should have done the other part where they would hold together better. That's the only problem.
Real good.
Okay. Well, are you gonna try to eat them for work or what?
Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to make some more?
You got to.
Well, I'm gonna get these out of the pan. I'm gonna cook some deer sausage. He got me the sausage. This is sausage we made. How many pieces do you want me to do? You want me to do all of that? All right, I'm gonna do all of it. I'm gonna get them out of the pan somehow. Okay, so we didn't actually wash the pan, which I didn't say we were. I don't think. I don't know. Anyways, we have a little oil in there. This sausage is gonna be eaten with those biscuits anyway, but since it's venison sausage, they need a little oil to help them. They're not like regular pork sausage, which I thought he got these apart for me, but he did not. So I'm gonna have to stick some of these in the microwave to defrost. Anyway, I'm just gonna fry the sausage like you would normal sausage. I don't even know why I'm sharing this part. I just am. But let me get y'all up here. Okay. They're ready. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got those out and I've got 5 of them in there right now, and there's 3 more in the bag. I wanted to say, this sausage is sausage that we made here on the channel. We shared how we did it. And with deer meat, venison, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't have as much fat. It's a very lean meat. We did add fat to it, or we added pork to it. So it's pork and venison. But it still needs a little bit of oil. Now, the biscuits, I know where I went wrong. I should have dusted flour and rolled them out or whatever. But they taste really good. They're really fluffy. The first time I ever made homemade biscuits, they were rocks. That was a long time ago. I've come a long way. And I knew that I should have put them in flour like that. You know, I shouldn't have tried to do it like Granny used to. Because after that, I remembered she always had more flour in her bowl. She didn't have, like, her bowl wasn't dry, I guess you could say. It had flour in it. So, that's where I went wrong. But that's alright. I learned from it. And they're still good. They're edible. They're just a little bit more falling apart than you are. They're falling apart a little bit, which is fine. I mean, actually, you can hold it. It's just flat. But they are soft and they're good, and that's what matters. They taste good, and nobody cares that they don't look perfect. We're fine with that. And I may go ahead and just make some more up for Jeff to take to work, and just us eat those here at home, so that he can have like a sausage biscuit. I'm going to ask him if he wants me to do that, but I won't share that on here, because y'all have already seen it. It's not a flop though, I don't feel like. I just feel like they're a little flat. It's not a flop, it's a flat. That was ridiculous. But anyway, I'm going to cook this sausage up. I also took the chicken out of the freezer, refrigerator, to let it finish thawing. It's not thawed yet. And I'm going to take the dove out. I don't know how he's going to season those. He has not said. But I'll be back when I'm doing something else. I'll show y'all what the sausage looks like. And he may have an egg, I don't know. But I'll show y'all what it looks like. And I did finish washing the second load, and I put it in the dryer. I don't know if I'm washing any more today. We'll see. I don't know what's happening. That's my motto for today. I don't know. It's just happening. I'll be back. Okay, so here's the sausage, and what I'm going to do is take part of it out for him to have for work and let it cool, and then put it in the refrigerator in a bowl. He likes his biscuit and his sausage separate, and then he can put it together at work so that he can heat the sausage through, and it won't be cold or whatever. And his biscuit won't get weird and tough, so his biscuit stays room temperature or cold, however he does it. I think he puts it, I don't know if he leaves it in his cooler or if he puts it in his locker, but anyways, he heats the meat up so that, and then puts it together. So I'm going to go ahead and just take out what I need to, and the other I'm going to leave in here to stay warm, because he's outside doing something and he's going to be just a few more minutes. So I'm not going to, I mean, the cast iron will keep it warm, but I'll be back when I'm doing something else. But I just want to show y'all that. That's closer to what they're supposed to look like. I still probably should have used a little more flour. Yeah, but that's better. Now these taste yummy, but you see there's only 4 left. So it wouldn't have been enough for Jeff to have for work anyway, because they just, well, it could have been. But anyways, these are better. These are much better, and they are not like all one biscuit. So yes, I did do them again, but these will not be wasted over here. These won't be wasted. They will be eaten. Some of these I probably should have done a little bit more of the flour though, but yeah, success, kinda. Okay guys, it looks like I'm just gonna be cooking all day. Cooking and washing clothes, which I'm not washing right this minute. But I'm about to do the pound cake. I don't think I'm going to do the bread today. I think I'll wait to do it tomorrow because we still have about a quarter of a loaf of sandwich bread, and I think that's fine because I don't think anybody's eating sandwiches tomorrow. I don't think. Don't know for sure. Or tonight, I should say. But if they do, I guess we won't have any bread, but that's fine. But anyway, I'm going to get everything I need, or everything else that I need for this pound cake, which is the pan, the bundt pan, and or whatever, some pan. And I may try my I may use my new one that I got from the thrift store. And I forgot to get a teaspoon, or is it a tablespoon? Teaspoon for the salt. That's the only thing I need that for. But anyway, nope, vanilla extract. I need it for that too. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna get this going, and I will be telling you the ingredients, and the reason why is because this is not someone else's, I mean, this is someone else's recipe, but it's a family friend that she doesn't mind if I share it. So let me get this in here. Need 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and I'm gonna grab a silicone spatula to get that off real quick. So I guess I'll be right back. I guess technically I didn't have to stop recording to go over there and grab it, but I don't know. I just feel like I keep having to stop and start and stop and start. And I don't know. It's fine. It'll all work out. But this pound cake is like, there's a pound cake recipe that I have used, I don't know, 20-something years, and it was our favorite until we tried Miss Carol's pound cake. And then this became our favorite. Alright, and then you do 1.5 cups of butter. So that means 3 sticks of butter, softened. All of this is softened. It's been sitting here at room temperature, and I'm going to put this in the freezer in my little bag to use it for later. Well, and I do have my pan. I have it sprayed with Baker's Joy. I like that because I need a towel or something. Not a towel, but something to wipe my hands on, because they're going to get butter and stuff on them again in a minute. But anyways, I use Baker's Joy because it has the flour already in it, and it's just, you know, easy. But there's my butter bag for the freezer, and I use those to grease things or butter things that calls for butter. So I'm gonna leave for just a second again, because y'all may not want to hear this loudness, or my mixer's not too loud, but against the metal it's annoying. That's my thing. It's just annoying. It sounds sad, weird, horrible. I don't like it. But I'll be right back once this is fluffy, creamy, one or the other. Okay, so now I'm gonna add 3 cups of sugar. Yes, I said 3 cups of sugar. And then I'm gonna beat it for 5 to 7 minutes, because this is, okay, pound cake does not have leaveners in it. You're using all-purpose flour, so there's no leavener. So whenever you are beating these things, that's when you're getting the air into the cake. And those first 2 were not quite full, so I let that third one be a little bit more. So that's why you have to beat it so long, to get it nice and fluffy and airy. So I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes. I'm probably going to let it go until I feel like it's good enough. Okay, So after your hands are thoroughly exhausted and you have thrown butter, sugar mixture onto your green onions, you're ready to add eggs. I didn't mean to do that. It'll be alright. They'll be washed before they're used. So I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. Let me move this over here. And I always crack my eggs in a bowl. Got sugar in there. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Because you never know if you're going to have a bad egg. Now these are store-bought eggs. These are not my girl's eggs. But either way, it doesn't matter. You don't know when you're going to have a bad egg. You don't know if you might get shells in your stuff. And I just don't want to take a chance. So I crack them separately. Which I'm just putting 1 at a time in anyway. So it's not like it's going to matter that I do that. So I'm going to put that one in here, and then I'm going to mix it, and I'm going to do that with all 6 eggs. Told you this is an expensive recipe. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do with each one. I'm just going to mix it in. So I'm going to go again, and when I come back, all of them are going to be in there. Because y'all know what I just did. So I'll be right back. Okay, so they're all mixed in. And you see it's all fluffy and nice and shiny. And now I need to add the vanilla, which is 1½ teaspoons. And I only have a ½ teaspoon here because I've been using all my measuring spoons. And I probably have another teaspoon, but I didn't want to dig. So I'm just going to use this and it'll be fine. And I'm just going to mix this up, and then I'm going to move this bowl over and get another bowl. I need to get another teaspoon too, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't have another teaspoon, so I have a 1/4 teaspoon. I didn't look for another half. I probably have one. I don't know. I didn't dig, is my point. Now we're going to put in this bowl 3 cups of flour and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. I didn't even need a whole 1/4 teaspoon, so that's all right. Savory things sometimes need sweet, and sweet things sometimes need salt. Most of the time, if you're baking something, it's gonna need some salt in it. Sorry for making all that noise. So 3 cups of flour. I did kind of fluff my flour a little bit, as much as I could in this glass container. And salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you want. This is just regular old table salt. And 1/8 of a teaspoon, which is 1/2 of a 1/4. 1/2 of a 1/4. Whichever way you want to say it. I'm just going to mix that together, because that's what you're supposed to do, is mix it together. I'm just going to use this spoon. Okay, so I'm moving this bowl back, and I'm going to slowly mix in my flour. Let me see if I can get in here. I'll do it this way. But I'm gonna leave it on this time, but I'm just gonna turn the volume down and let y'all just watch what I'm doing so you can see it come together, I guess.
Running through the crowd on a busy street. Need to find some air in the summer heat. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me. say you wanna get back on your feet. I am gonna give you what you need. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me. Time to get back again, life in the fastest lane. Everyone needs to come back around. Find peace of mind and strength. Slow down at any length. We all have to stay tall. Running through the crowd on a busy street. Need to find some air in the summer heat. So how about the music, like a whisper from the sea, and a little slow dancing with me. Slow dancing with me.
Okay, so I'm going to scrape down the sides a little bit. And yes, this probably would be a little bit easier if I did it in my stand mixer. But this is easier to clean up. I don't know if it'd be easier or not, really. Because, I don't know, I do it in this. I didn't have a stand mixer when I first, well, I did have one. It was just a very sad stand mixer. It worked. We still have it. It just wasn't very strong is the whole thing. But I'm just going to put this in here. Get all of it into this. And sometimes I will make, like for Christmas and stuff, I have done for our neighbors. I've made like little individual pound cakes for them from this recipe. Haven't done it in a while, but I have done. And I've never had anybody complain about it. I do better with my right hand. Because I'm right-handed, I guess. Well, holding it with my left and getting things out with my right is what I mean. Alright, let me get it all out of the bowl. I did not say, but my oven, I don't think I said anyway, my oven is preheated to 300. And I did that before I ever started. So that it would be ready to go whenever I got this all mixed together. Alright, and now I'm just going to kind of smooth it around to make it as like as uniform as I can, I guess. But you do not, like sometimes with cakes and stuff, you kind of bump them to get them to go down and to do that stuff. You don't do that with this cake because you've worked air bubbles and stuff in, and you want that fluffy, yummy pound cake yumminess. Because like I said, there's no leaveners in here. You get all your leavening from all that work you just did with the mixer. And I'm never going to get all this off that way, so I'm just going to do this and be done. Now I'm gonna stick it in the oven, 300 degrees for 2 hours. And I'll be back probably whenever we're doing supper, but I'll show y'all this too later. Okay, so Jeff was just putting the dove on the grill. I had not realized he was, it didn't compute that he was doing that. So I had him take it out there so you can see that. And he's fixing to put some sausage on there too, which he's not gonna take the camera back out there. I'm gonna make this because we don't really love it and we want to get rid of it. So I'm making this for our supper. I might just, you know, put some extra in it or something. And Jeff has cut up lettuce and cucumber. What else did you cut up?
Broccoli, tomato.
He cut up all kind of salad stuff. So we're having our salad. It's probably gonna be the last salad we have for the month. Because we don't have any more salad stuff, do we? Unless that, well, we're not gonna have any cucumber, but unless that romaine, because like he took the ends of the romaine and stuck it in some dirt out there, unless it grows, this is the last salad for the month. So we better make it good. Because we don't have any more fresh vegetables to have salad with. I mean, there may be enough that we can have a little one tomorrow. I don't know. But we've got our grapes washed up. We don't have a lot of those left. We just got a few fresh fruits and vegetables. We've got some over there, apples and oranges and stuff. But this will probably most likely be the last week we eat fresh fruits and vegetables for the month. But that's all right. We have frozen. We have some that I froze, that I had processed and froze myself, and that's okay. We're gonna just, you know, see how this goes. We have fresh onion. Well, we have onion and potatoes. But anyway, I'm not gonna be recording me doing this macaroni and cheese. I'm just gonna do it like the box, well, not really like the box says, but kind of like the box says. And he'll probably take the camera back out there whenever he does something else. But we're not really recording that. The cake is smelling delicious. It's got, well, I put it on the timer for an hour and a half so I could check it at that time. And it's got like a little over 6 minutes left. I'm gonna check it then, and if it needs more time, I'll give it the rest of the 30 minutes or whatever time I think it needs. But it smells really good. But I'll be showing y'all that later. What is that face?
Huh?
I'm gonna pinch your nose. I can't, how does it, are you backing up?
No.
I just can't do it. I wasn't even looking really. What are you doing?
Put the sausage up.
Oh, okay. We'll be back. Okay, so here's supper. Is a full table because we don't have our salads put together. We got lettuce and dried cranberries and walnuts for me. The chicken and sausage and the Dove. Some of it has barbecue, some doesn't. Cucumber, the macaroni and cheese. Cheese for the salad. Some of it's shredded, some of it's not. Tomato, broccoli, some of those biscuits. And then they have dressing as well. Is there anything else missing? I don't think there's anything missing. And also, we make leftovers on purpose because he needs it for work. Okay, so I decided I would show y'all our leftovers because I don't ever do that. But this is 2 chicken legs and a piece of sausage. And then there's Jeff a bowl for work. And I usually, if we have leftover macaroni and cheese, I'll put it in a Ziploc bag and I'll freeze it. And then whenever we have chili, Jeff and Noah like to have chili mac. And I don't have to make any macaroni and cheese if I have some in the freezer and it doesn't get wasted. And then this is the vegetables we had left. We had a little bit of lettuce, some broccoli, and a tiny bit of cheese there. And I just thought I'd show y'all that. But now I'm going to show y'all the pound cake after I put this stuff in the refrigerator and freezer. Okay, so here's the pound cake. And it did cook for 2 hours. And you see it rose up over that. But this is a bundt pan. But the other one is smaller than this. So it wouldn't have worked either. I think I was told it was an Angel Food pan. But I think we only paid, what was it, $1/4 for that, Jeff?
Huh?
But wasn't that $1/4 we paid for that other pan? The aluminum one? This one here. Wasn't it $1/4 we paid for it?
I think so.
Yeah. Whenever they're having the closeout sale. Anyways, I'm going to take this and I'll just show y'all. Let me get the tripod and I'll show y'all what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have 2 of these Sterilite bowls. And I bought them, well, I bought one of them for this purpose, and then the other one, why did I buy it? Was it on sale or something? I think it was on sale or something.
Oh, we have cooking at church and stuff.
Is that why?
One for cake, one for cookies.
Yeah, I used one for cake and one for cookies whenever we went to church and had different functions, which, so that it would stay sealed, because these have a seal in them, these Sterilite ones, and it's a pretty big bowl. And I didn't have a cake plate, and I wanted a cake plate. I wanted something that I could be able to put my cake on and keep it fresh. So I saw one of these at Walmart one day, and I looked at it upside down. And it was genius. I asked Jeff, I said, will that work for cake? He said, what? But I'm going to show you how I do my cakes. Let me get the camera moved. Okay, so what I do is I take the lid, and sometimes I use just a plate, like a regular plate, and flip my cake out on it. But then other times I just do this. And this cake, we're going to cut it with a butter knife. And actually, one of the lids is all cut up because at church they did that with a, I don't know what they used, saw or something. But it's not like cut all the way through or anything. So, anyways, what I do is I just flip it just like you would anytime that you do cake. And put the lid on it, which I'm not going to leave the lid on it because it's not cooled enough. But I'm going to show y'all. Well, can I close it? Ow. But that's the way I keep it sealed. But I'm not going to leave it on right now because y'all can see that it's getting the condensation. We don't want that. We don't want it to, I can't see where I'm filming. Anyway, we'll leave this off for a while. But while I'm sitting here at cooling, so no bugs or dust or anything like that gets on it, I'm just going to put one of my little tea towels on it, because it's super thin, so it'll let the moisture escape and all that, or the heat escape and all that stuff, and it won't cause any condensation in there. But nothing can fly over here, which I don't think there's anything in here, but in the summertime there'll be flies in your house, you know how it is. But anyways, I'll be covering that up later. But that's the cake. That's how it turns out. And the bottom of it is, it did come apart a little bit more than normal, but I don't care about that part. It's fine. It's good. That crusty part is my favorite, actually. But I'm gonna keep it covered. And let me flip this around. I'll be right back. Okay, so I know I need to fold the clothes, but I'm just gonna wait until tomorrow to do that. I'm not gonna, I'm trying to move the cloth off the stovetop. I don't like it being on the stovetop, because you never know when somebody might accidentally turn on the stove or something. Anyway, I'm not gonna fold the clothes tonight. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to do that, and I'll do that with you guys then. But now I just want to finish cleaning up the kitchen. I have to let the dishwasher finish, empty it, and reload it, and hand wash this. And I think that's the only thing I have to hand wash, because I don't like to put that in the dishwasher. So I'm just gonna like go ahead and get my shower and edit this video and relax a little bit. So I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me today. This was a full day of mostly cooking. And what do you got? What is that?
Try to look at the date on it. See, 1956.
No, it says 86. Why don't you put your glasses on? It's not that special. It's just a regular old quarter. I think it said 86. Put your glasses on. Make sure. My eyes need help too sometimes. I have to wear reading glasses too. Mine are not as bad as his. But see, the thing is, I don't understand. He had cataract surgery. I know it's supposed to be just like for the distance part, but his eyes do some weird things, and he can't see very good. Like, he can see distance, but it seems like his is worse than what it used to be, his vision, since he had the surgery. But anyway, I don't know. The doctor says it's fine. So I don't know. She's not the one that did the surgery. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, other than I plan on baking the bread and folding clothes. And we're having fish and fries, and I'm making coleslaw. The fish is just the kind that's the Gorton's frozen, battered, already fixed up ones. And we're gonna make like homemade fries, because we don't have any frozen fries, and I'd rather have homemade ones anyway. And I'm gonna make coleslaw. I'm gonna make the coleslaw earlier in the day, so it can be marinating or whatever, so that it'll be ready to eat in the evening. So I'll see y'all then. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't do it anyway, you might like something I do later. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing, because I really want to know. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.